Make sure everyone can hear me.
It's Uncle Richie, Braylon, and Bear. It's not with friends.
Oh, okay. Tell them to come in. Tell them I'm about to stream here in a second. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all can hear me? Everything good? Uh, just so happens, as I was about to start this, uh, some people came by. So let me see to them real quick, and I'll be right back because somebody came by to pick something up. So I will be right back. I apologize. Like they just rang the door as soon as I hit this. Sorry, guys. My bad. I apologize. My fault. My fault. Hopefully, we're back. Um. Uh. My bad. Brother came by. He needed to borrow some tools. So, my fault, guys. Anyways, what's been going on in the YouTube world? Cause I've been here in Oklahoma with tornadoes, flooding, and all that type of stuff. No power, no internet. What's been going down? What's new? What is happening? So, Cannabis dropped some music. All right. So, thank you, Sean. I'm going to have to get up on that. Jeff told me about Screwface and Upchurch battle. You told me about that last week. What else? What else is going on? I did not know that. I had a buddy of mine talking to me about NF like 3 weeks ago. He discovered him and he was like, "Man, he's dope. He's dope. You should do a video about NF versus Logic." And I was just like, "I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No." Yes, yes, but the thing about the Tech Nine, the videos I have not seen. Um, the thing about the Tech Nine ordeal is, uh, what happened? What happened? Oh, I went live. Yes, I went live, and we were going to react to the whole new Tech Nine album. I think we got to like track 10, and they blocked the live stream. So most of the songs I already know. That's why I haven't reacted to it. And no, we got to 10 tracks, and I was skipping the tracks I had already heard off of the Nina Collection 1 and 2. So that right there is what happened with Tech Nine. As far as the videos go, I have not seen the videos. So I might take some time to actually see vids. No. Uh so the visuals is what's up? Okay. But that's what happened with the tech, because I've had a lot of people hit me up like, "Bro, can you react to the new Tech Nine, stuff like that?" Bye bye. My son's leaving me. He don't want to hang with me. I get it. Um, Logic and Joyner. I have not heard that song. I heard people talking about it, but I have not heard it. Hold on. Okay. Indigo Breeze. Oh, I'm definitely going to take out the cannabis. Logic Joyner track was amazing. I will have to check it out, man. I have not, like, literally have not. In fact, I was just about to watch a Mortal Kombat trailer. I have not seen anything. Tom McDonald new song sucks. I don't listen to Tom McDonald over here. He does not make music for me or people like me. So I've learned to leave Tom McDonald alone. But it probably has something to do. Hold on. Did you hear Tom McDonald diss track? Why is Tom McDonald? I must have missed a whole lot. Why is Tom McDonald dissing Mac Lethal? Huh? What? Why? What? I'm oh. Huh? I'm confused. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Somebody dissing Dax, that's no surprise. That there is no surprise. That's no surprise whatsoever. I definitely would expect more Dax disses to probably happen. I am confused about that Tom McDonald Mac thing. So that's a little weird as far as I know. But oh, Mac dissed him on Twitter. What? You can't diss no well, can you diss somebody on Twitter? You can disagree with what they do or disagree with what they're about, but I don't think you can diss somebody on Twitter. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm sorry, guys. I've been out of the loop. I spoke to Jeff through Facebook, let him know, we actually had a tornado hit 4 miles from my house. it's been really, really crazy here the past 2 weeks with the weather. So you said it was more of a roast. I guess I don't listen to Mac Lethal, so like I don't listen to Mac. I would have to definitely. I just know Mac Lethal for doing videos where he goes in public and raps fast on the phone, but act like he's on the phone. Like he raps like he's on the phone, but he raps really, really quick and stuff like that. He does videos like that. I know Mac from that. I know he's done songs with artists like Tech Nine, IPC, stuff like that. But I don't listen to Mac Lethal. Yes, no, we're good. We're good. If anybody's in Arkansas, because Arkansas has flooding, please be safe. Uh, if any of y'all in Oklahoma with me, we have some very, very bad flooding. Please be safe. They're very, they're very concerned about the levees while they release the water from the dam, and if they break, it's gonna get real bad. But I'm not near the river, so that is not like, I'm not too concerned about that. Who else was flooding? Someone else was flooding as well. Another state, either Missouri or Kansas. I don't know which one it was, but please be safe if you were in those areas around those conditions. It's been bad, been pretty bad here in the Midwest, mid South, past 2 weeks. We live, KC. Was good. I'm catching up with everybody because I've been out of action on everything. What's your mixtape? Old Concrete Road. I'm gonna take my bike to the old concrete road. I'm gonna wheel it till I can't no more. Is that your mixtape? Good to see you, KC, man. Life of a Hoodlum. She's doing good, man. She's working. We're both working. Everything's good. But as you might have seen in the title, I had some questions. So I just wanted to get some people in and ask them. I know I have a nice little mixture of people in the group, so it'll be good to ask this question about the trade wars and white privilege. Old Town Road with 7 times platinum. You know what I see when I see Old Town Road? This is just me, and I'm not hating. It's just I've seen these things before, and I will, sir. Yes, I will. Definitely. Yo, Brain Sick is always loved here, Phoenix. I will definitely do it. I haven't reacted to Jack. Okay, Jack. Hey, I don't know your name. Hi. I haven't reacted to Jack. I haven't even been on YouTube like that. Ed Sheeran finna be a billionaire? That's not hard to do. That's not hard to do. Anyways, okay, I lost my train of thought, but I'm back. Old Town Road. You know what I see when I see Old Town Road? Because I saw a video where he was at a school performing a song. Right? Depending on where he came from, Superior. Depending on where he came from. And Old Town Road reminds me of Now Watch Me Whip. Now watch me nay nay. Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay. That was everywhere. That was everywhere. Okay? He is nowhere right now. He is absolutely nowhere. Old Town Road guy, what's his name? Little Nas. He needs to start doing some more music before Ain't nobody taking no horses anymore. All right, he needs to do something else. Right now, they got him going all over performing that song. Now, oh, I did hear that MGK is dropping a new album soon, I believe. What's up, homegirl? Leah, what's good? All right, now, anyways, let's start the trade wars. It's been reported that we have a 25% trade increase on China, and now we're doing a 5% trade tax on. He said, "Heck no." We're now doing a 5% trade tax increase on Mexico. Oh, it's Jose. My bad. What's up, Jose? Are you supposed to be at work? Uh, so oh, you're Chinese? Welcome. Oh, you're Chinese. So the reason why y'all got me confused. I didn't know this was Jose. He's supposed to be at work though. The reason why I'm asking this is because now I'm hearing that tax increase from China is going to go towards electronics, mainly video games, which is something that I play. Okay? That ain't KJ. I don't believe it. I don't even believe it. That ain't KJ. That is not KJ. I don't believe that. KJ has disappeared, and he would have let me know if he came back, because he would be talking about ordering expensive food right now. So I don't believe this guy. He's trying to play with my emotions because I've been wondering where KJ's been. How did it go, KC? Was the stream good? I know, but I'm being dead serious about this tax because it affects technology, and now they're trying to move to make it affect, I think it's rare minerals. Pre-order 120. Exactly. Exactly. Pre-order gonna be $400 for one game, but they're saying that they're not going to buy any more imported rare minerals, and that the U.S. would have to start mining that stuff themselves. Now the the technology side of it is all those small rare minerals are used in our cell phones, laptops, computers, video game consoles, all of that. There's definitely a chance that we're going to see a very steep price increase that will affect us, the consumers, on these things, right? Now let's get over to the Mexico one. We import 50% of our fruits and veggies from Mexico. Let me say that again. We import 50% of fruits and vegetables from Mexico. Some of y'all might not know how important this is, but I live by a particular rule. This rule is simple. Very, very simple. You don't fuck with the people who make your food. Okay? When you're in a drive-through, you don't do complicated orders. You know what I'm saying? You just pull the tomatoes off yourself. Maybe scrape the mayo. You know what I mean? You don't mess with people who mess with your food. Like, y'all understand what I'm saying here? Like, you don't mess with the people who mess with your food. So, I don't know. I, I don't know if we really should be just taxing Mexico like that. I don't know if we really should just be messing with Mexico like that. You know what I mean? Maybe I get if it was like, technology or something like that, but that's our food. Like that is our food, guys. It's our food. Hello, Michael. Hello, Dylan. This is literally the dumbest. I don't know what that means, but sure. If it's dumb, it's dumb. Please find somewhere smart. Uh, I don't think. I still don't believe that's KJ. Mickey, what's good? McDonald's ice cream machine will never work, sir. It will never work. Michael! It will never, ever work. Okay, all right. I'm starting to believe you now a little bit. I'm just saying, at first, I didn't really believe you. That machine will never work. Have you ever pulled into like a McDonald's and like they supposed to be serving breakfast, but they come to the window and they be like, we doing a changeover right now, so we can't do nothing. What? I know it's you now, KJ. When you said you ordered 4 pieces, I believed you. Yes, yeah, Cody told me that that cord worked. I'm glad. He said, "What ice cream?" That's why they stopped the triple thick shakes, cause they was like, man, too many people want these ice cream machines. Stay broke. Like, how you making $1 billion a week and you can't fix an ice cream machine? How come you just can't buy a new ice cream machine? That lets you know how I feel. But anyway, I haven't been to McDonald's in like a couple weeks. I stopped there for breakfast one time because I woke up late. I was disappointed. It was like I should have just ate the sandwich and the wrapper because that's what it tastes like. Anyways, how do y'all feel about the potential of having to pay more for not only your fruits and vegetables, which is already expensive as hell, versus and paying more for your electronics? That's really what I want to ask you guys. Like, how do you all feel? Because we're the ones who are going to have to pay for it. It's going to be us. So how do you feel about paying for more for fruits and vegetables, which they are already overpriced? Okay? If I can get 2 boxes of Hot Pockets for the price of which I can get 1 thing of grapes, it lets you know they're overpriced. I will, Jose, I will definitely let you know. I don't know why it's not in sync. I have no idea. In fact, I need to look and see, look at my other stuff. But I got you guys on my thing, and that's where I messed up. My fault. I was trying to watch that Mortal Kombat trailer. That's what I was trying to watch. Now let me bring my chat back up. All right, now I got my chat back up. We're back to it. I'm just I'm just asking because we are the ones who will definitely have to make up this cost, and I don't think people realize that a lot of companies import their stuff from other places, so the taxes were just going to affect the people that was already in the country anyway. So 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 I just wondered like if you guys knew about it or what about it. How much is pizza in Korea? And that's why I was asking because I've been looking into the trade wars just because, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. This this is not because I'm some type of highly educated, want to know things person. I saw a video on YouTube like 2 weeks ago talking about the price of video games might go up. I clicked that thing so fast. I was like, hold on, what do you? What? I'm like, hold up, what do you mean? So then I learned about it from there, and then I start looking into it because I was like, video games already too pricey, like already too pricey. $60 for a pizza. That mug better feed a house of 30 people. $60 for a pizza? No. He said, do they clean and bathe you afterwards? You rich, KJ. You order steaks that cost like $5,000 and it's like they bring the cow in and they let you point on the cow where you want the steak from, and then they cut it off, and then they sit there and grill it, marinate it. You know what I'm saying? You get to do that because that's the life you live. I get that. Does the pizza come with happy eating? You guys are wild for this pizza joke, but it is very pricey in some places. All right, now on to the next question. Have a question because I don't want this to be a one-sided thing. I am going to ask 2 questions, and then I'm going to ask if it is or is not white privilege. So, by show of hands, how many people in the chat at the moment are white? Or a show of I's or L's. I don't know. You can put whatever you want to put in there. You know what I'm saying? But if you are or if you're not. Sean's not white. He just thinks he's white. We're talking about Caucasian, you know. So I'm going to present this because there's a big thing about whether white privilege exists or it does not exist, so forth and so on. And I wanted to know. Sean caught it. Rich privilege is definitely a thing. There is nobody, I don't think there's anyone who doesn't understand that rich is definitely a privilege. I'm just saying. Anyways. So, this happened. A situation happened to me at work recently, but then it reminded me of a situation that happened at a job like 6 years ago, right? So we're going to examine recent to 5-6 years ago. Actually, I want to say 7, 8 because I think my oldest boy was only like 2 years old and he's 10 now. So we're going to say 8 years ago, right? So I'm working in a shop. In this shop that I'm working in, there is me and one other person of color. I will say black, but we're just going to say we were the only ones of color in this shop. So, in the shops, if you work in any type of manufacturing, sometimes they let you play radios, stuff like that. Some places make rules against them. Some places don't have no rules for them, so you can have radios and listen to music. This shop is full of people with work booths, radios, everyone's playing music, so forth and so on. Sorry, my phone started going off as soon as I started talking about this situation. I swear they'd be listening. So, I'm in my booth. I'm new to the place. And then I start working there. And I'm like, hey, I got a radio. I will bring a radio in. So I bring a radio in. I start listening to my music, okay? At the time, it was a bunch of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Is what it was. The other brother of the shop greets me, introduces himself, and he says, do not let them hear the music that you're playing. He said, I tried it, and he had worked there for quite a while. He said, I tried playing my music, and they told me that I couldn't. Yes, the Thuggish Ruckus. So, I'm young though, so I'm like, man, man, F the establishment, F the powers. You know how it is when you're young and you just think you can rebel against everything, right? Well, following weeks, I was told that I cannot play my music. So, I'm in a shop, about 30 or 40 individuals. The two brothers cannot listen to the music they enjoy, while the other individuals could listen to the music they enjoy. I have to ask, would that be considered white privilege? We're only talking about that. For some reason, my phone cut off. He said, he said, and they suck. Mike said, he didn't even say yeah. He just said, and they suck. That's hilarious to me. Emily, it was during business hours, but they allowed people to have radios and play music while they worked. So everyone had music playing. Some people listen to country, some people listen to rock. You know what I'm saying? Basically, those were the only two that was really being played. So other people were allowed to have radios and music, while I would be allowed to have a radio and music, but not listen to what I want to listen to. I'm asking this because then I'm going to tell you about the recent situation, right? I mean, I say this because some people believe, well, let me say it like this. The media has hijacked what white privilege is. They make it seem like white people are supposed to be getting stuff for free, which I never thought of it that way. I always thought of it as you can do something that I necessarily cannot do in some instances. So that's why I was like, where did this narrative come from that just because my guy Michael here is white, he's supposed to just get something for free? I've never thought of it in that manner. He say obviously have bad taste. Now, the recent situation goes like this. I have matured. I have gotten way more adept to the way things are. So now I listen to my music in headphones. I don't listen to it over a radio. Okay? I'm working, and there is two individuals working next to me. They are indeed white gentlemen. This is nothing against them, by the way. Okay? This is not their fault. None of this type of stuff. This is just, I'm just giving you the setting of what's happening. I'm sitting here chilling, and they have this ginormous party speaker thing. I'm talking about like this mug is it's sitting like it's like that. They are bumping. I call it like your standard rap music. You know, bitches, hoes, clothes. I call it that. They bumping that. So you know, it's she can do this. I'm gonna pull this. I'm riding this. Loud 808s. You know your your standard rap music. I didn't even know who it was. It sounded like garbage, but I could hear it, and I had earphones in, listening to my music. So, boss comes around. He comes to me, right? Now, we are on break, so there is no music playing at this time. Everything's kind of shut down. We're on break. He comes to me. He was like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna need you to turn your music down. We have uh, visitors coming in, so I'm gonna need you to cut your music down." I look at him kind of like, I don't have a radio. He looks around my booth. He's like, "Oh, who has the radio?" I was like, "They got the radio." Two white dudes. And he said, uh, "Okay, all right." So he goes talks to them, right? I have to ask. That, now I know some of y'all are gonna say that was stereotyping, but was that white privilege that he came to me first versus actually looking to see if I even had a radio? I'm asking these two questions because I just wanted to get the opinions of people other than my brain. He owns stereotype, of course, but what I'm saying is because of my very existence in the same area as other people's existence, I was blamed for something that I did not do. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, nothing against them, nothing even against the boss, because yeah, when you have visitors coming in and stuff like that, you want to have a particular type of atmosphere, and I completely understand that. I'm saying my existence in a space, what some others people's existence in a space, got me blamed for something that I did not do. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's why I wanted to ask, because me personally, I could break down how I feel about, you know, white privilege, but to me, it's not really the white privilege thing. It's the rich privilege thing. Because those guys are working just like I am, paying taxes, taking care of a family, and dealing with all the same or many of the same issues that I deal with. But I'm just saying from that standpoint, and there's a thing, they don't know that. I used to get mad when I used to get falsely accused for things. I've gotten older, so I kind of grew out of it. But I used to be the same way, Randy. I used to be the exact same way. Like when someone falsely accused me of something, I would get mad. Like, no, I did not do that. You know what I mean? Like, no, I did not do that. But like I said, I've learned. You see, you're a black man in America. This is life. See, that's what I'm saying, Casey. I learned, so I listen to my music in my headphones. So therefore, no one else has to endure the Bone Thug, the strange music, the rhyme sayers, the big crit. You know what I'm saying? No one has to endure all that music, all that greatness, because some people can't handle it. I get it. So I keep it to myself now. Engineering and surveying. So you're like one of them guys that be like on the side of the street with the measuring thing and measuring stuff. Like, how does that work, by the way? I always wonder. I'm like, what are they doing? Like, they be like taking pictures and measuring stuff. It looks like an interesting job. Well, except for when it's cold and raining and you be seeing them out there like trying to set up. Like, what? I'm not, man. That type of stuff, Jeff, different. Different thing. Totally different ordeal. Because you're talking to somebody who was raised in the South, right? I was born up north, but I was raised in the South. So, shouts out to everybody up north. I love you guys. The mentality is very, very different up north versus when you go down south. You get what I'm saying? He said, otherwise known as sewers. Oh, yes, 4 hours. Definitely. Shouts out to the UK fam as well. I'm sorry about the My Little Pony video I made. I just did that to poke fun at you guys because we got some weird people here in the States. And when I discovered that the UK has some weird people, I was like, we really are family. This is awesome. People want to be ponies and stuff like that. It's crazy. So that's really what I wanted to kind of bring up was those situations. Do they really mean white privilege, or because like I said, there's a lot of people who don't think that exists, right? They don't think, and I think it's because the media hijacked it and turned it into something that is not, like the media always does. They turn shit into what it's not. And white people walk around here thinking that someone's going to give them something free. If I was to explain to you how I feel about what, it would be very graphic, very, very bad. And I got to keep this PG because I don't know if I have any kids in here. I don't know if I have any children. Anyways, anything anyone else wants to talk about? I've been really dying to see this Shang Tsung trailer. Everyone's talking about how great it is. But I'm definitely down to take questions. I'm still confused about the Tom McDonald, Mac Lethal thing. I am still confused by that. It's still like right here. Oh, yes. Alabama. 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 Shouts out to Alabama. Because y'all trying to take us way back, way back, way back, back. No, okay. Let me say this. Let me say this. Because this is a serious topic. And I mean a serious, serious topic. I personally, at one point in my life, knew how serious it was. I've been on both sides of the fence of this topic. And he said at least a decade or so. And let me say this. There are some things that I personally will not do not do, but I am not against someone else doing those things. That has been my stance for like the past 4 or 5 years now. Once I actually took a step back and started looking at the world, not just us, but I mean the world. Because once you start really looking at the world and some of the things that's going on in the world and a lot of the laws throughout the world, it's not that great for some people in some areas. Let me just say that. So, let me ask you a question. How many people here are for or against abortion? Because that's where I think some people, like, this topic is hella like, ugh, one of those things. Against, we have someone who doesn't like it. You kind of fall along with me, Michael. I don't like it, right? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't ask any woman that I get impregnated to do it. I would definitely step up and be the father to a child, because that's part of the it's not really even a consequence. It's just kind of part of the math equation. When two people do this, sometimes you get a so that's part of the math equation. So, and God, this here is where it gets murky, because we have a lot of situations involving rape, molestation, those type of ordeals. So personally, I am not for it. But there's one thing, and I do mean there's one thing, and this is what I mean by the moral. I have this moral ladder. There's one thing that I am definitely against that overwrites that. And that is anyone telling anybody what to do with the one thing that you actually own and that you actually control, and that's your body. I am against that far more than I'm against abortion. And that is where I sit on it. I don't want people telling me what I can do with this, because I'm paying taxes on everything else. I'm paying taxes on everything else. This is the only thing I got that's truly, truly mine. I am not for that. So that overwrites the fact that, well, you shouldn't. It's one of those things that's just where I am on that one. That's just me on that. It's kind of crazy though. Like, a lot of y'all were against it. That's crazy. Randy, completely understand. I completely understand. I really do. I really, really do. But you tell a young lady, I know, right? I was thinking about that one time, Casey, like about the whole abortion process. They do. Now, are we talking about abortion early, late, any of that? That's not really what I'm getting at. I'm just saying that right there, that just overwrites that. That's just how I feel about it. And I felt that way for a long time now. Like, that overwrites that. Someone telling me I can't do this to my body. So I tell people all the time, And I completely respect anyone who is against it at any time. I still respect your thought process. You're still team human being. You're still my brother and sister. All that. I'm not gonna be like trying to hit you over the head and like, no, my way is right. No, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you need to understand that my code of this is all you got. I can't tell some 14-year-old girl who was molested by her dad to keep a baby who is only going to remind her of that trauma every single time she looks at it. So, man, I don't even want to get on the drug thing. That's the last thing. That's the last thing I want to talk about because we know why weed was illegal for so long. Okay? Let me tell you something. The rich love doing rich shit. The rich know they ain't got to take no drug tests. The rich know they're not bound by the same instances and laws that us poor people are. Okay? So, we know they kept that shit illegal so they can lock us up. They can fill them prisons. You getting caught with like 2 ounces of weed and you going to jail. You do not pass go. You ain't collecting no money. Straight to jail. While these niggas here smoking every day. Look, this is how jacked up it is. You see some of the biggest entertainers say in interviews, they smoking every day. And they live in states where it ain't even legal. And it's been going on for a long time. I'm like, Mr. DEA, we found you one right here. It's all over Entertainment Tonight. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And they just get to sit there and be like, yeah, you know, be rolling up on camera. Do be like that huge. Well, you know, it helps with my anxiety. The fuck? Meanwhile, John, driving to work, forgets that he has an ounce in his car. He gets pulled over. Cops look at him, profile him, and I'm not even talking about black. You could look like a hipster white dude. They finna get the drug dog. I don't care. Y'all got that messed up. No, Jamal definitely getting pulled over, but he's getting pulled over because he's Jamal. I'm talking about the hipster white dude. He getting pulled over for sure, and they bringing a drug dog. Oh, you're white and you have dreads. Buddy, come here. Sniff this car. We found a seed. That's 3 years in jail. It's exactly. People go to jail for stupid as shit. Stupid. And I'm saying that for real because I've known black and white people to get locked up over weed. And the commonality is you look broke. So you look like you do drugs. No, are we back? We good? Okay, good. Like I said, man, I've been dealing with internet issues because of the storms and stuff. So but that's one of the reasons why I have not been on social medias. I have not been doing any videos or anything like that because the internet been dropping in and out. It's been kind of crazy here. But I couldn't go too long without talking to you guys. Oh yeah, I love Killer Mike's Reagan song. That shit's dope. I love it. I really do. I just man, it's just one of them things where I'm glad we can sit here and discuss, and agree and disagree. Miss you too, Casey. Oh, I will let you in on something, Casey. I'm starting something come June 5th. That's my 33rd birthday. I'm going to start a journey for a whole year. Kind of because I want to see if I can do it. And also kind of because I just got my $6,000 estimation of what it will do for me to fix my teeth. So I'm just going to make some changes to the life. Yes, it's definitely fitness related. It's definitely fitness related. They're looking to pull. Actually, 2 weeks ago, I got that one right there pulled. It was a funny song, Jeff. That Earth song was a funny, entertaining song. But I got this one pulled, and they're saying I got 4 need to come out, a root canal, and a maintenance deep cleaning that needs to happen. And I said, well, why do I need a root canal? Well, because we tried to save the tooth, she said. And I was like, well, why can't I just get it pulled? And she was like, well, it's important for your chewing. I was like, oh, so I need it to chew food. Do I have $6,000? No, I don't. I'm broke. Got kids, got life, stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna go juicing. That will be the way that I will have to take in a lot of my food, because I don't have the money to fix that. Yeah, 6K. Everything together, 6K. And it's because even with insurance, they do not cover what is it? The stuff that like they put you under with, or they inject and shoot in your mouth. They don't cover that, which is some of the most expensive stuff on the list. You said don't do it, they fall apart after 8 years. I'm just saying. I'm thinking about walking in the MMA gym and be like, hey, y'all can punch me in my face, but you need to aim back off in here and off in here, because I need some teeth to come out. But you got that good company insurance, KJ. When we talk on Discord, I will definitely ask you about how the investigation went. Yes, 4 wisdom teeth need to come out. I had 2 come out back here. Bro, nobody is going to donate for me to get my mouth fixed. You know why? Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've always tried to keep a very, very down to earth fan base. The thing about that is all of us is dealing with problems. This ain't even the start of the body issues I have. I have 2 shot knees. Upcoming arthritis in one hand, and no money to fix any of it. So it's one of those things. No. See, my buddy said the same thing, K-son. That's why I'm with you. Like, my buddy who just came over, my brother, and got the tools earlier, was like, he did a root canal And he's like, bro, don't do it. I'm with you on that. For real. Getting old and definitely that. But a lot of these things are from lack of knowledge, uh, work, work style. My knees are shot because of the type of work I do. For the longest, I remember telling KC a story about being like having to work and take a knee and be on your knees on metal that was so hot you're getting like second degree burns and just being on them all day. That's still coming, Jeff. But what I'm going to do with the Patreon, because YouTube hates me. YouTube hates me to death. That's why I don't play no music no more or any of that. I get blocked. Is that they be like, is that music I hear on AllG'sReact? Block. Is he talking about the Clintons? Block. Happens every single time. So I went to my Patreon. It will cost me $280 for me to get the Vimeo I need so that I can start recording videos and putting them up on the Patreon. Because that's how I was putting videos up at first. I was using Vimeo, and then I would link the Vimeo over to the Patreon. So it's gonna cost me, when I get the money, it's like $280. I can get the Vimeo I need, and I'm gonna start putting everything over there. I'm talking about music reactions, album reviews, anime. The only thing that won't go over there is video game stuff, because I do my video game stuff on my gaming channel now. But I'm saying everything is going to be over there. And all I'm asking for is $1 measly a month for you to see it. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put everything over there on the Patreon. Vimeo. When you sign up for Vimeo, you have a limited amount of upload that you can do. So for $280, I think that gives me for $280 that gives me like 7 terabytes I can upload a week. And that's about what I will need for me to start doing, because I'm gonna do full rap battles, like actual rap battles, and those are like an hour and 30 minutes. Movies. Yes, movies. I'm going to do parts of movies. Reactions is going over there. Yes, terabytes. Thank you. I'm doing that, and I'm putting it all on the Patreon, because that way I can keep doing this, because YouTube won't let me do anything no more. I got to do some whack stuff like chop the video up to where I got to chop it up 50 times, stop it, talk for... You all know I'm not, that's not how I get down. I've never gotten down that way. We listen through the song so we can hear everything, and then we talk about it at the end. I do not like doing that. I want to see Daylight go against Los. King Los. I want to see him do King Los. Man, Sean, should I do Cassidy versus Goods? I had a lot of people hit me up and was like, bro, like, Goods destroyed him. I'm like, I don't want to see Cassidy get destroyed. I like Cassidy. I'm just saying, like, I'm going back to my old formula, but it would have to be on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I'll have to do it that way. And that's all I'm asking for, man. Just $1. You can watch everything. So is the crowd. See, the crowd be messing it up sometimes, though. I ain't gonna lie. The crowd do be... Don't worry, I'm gonna react to it, though. When I get the money up so I can get that Vimeo, I'm gonna react to it, though. I'm gonna do that for real, straight up. I'm gonna do it because I watched Math versus Hollow the Dawn, To me, everyone was saying math killed it. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. We listen to K Reno over here, sir. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Well it's KJ, it's the packaging they got. Cause you can do the lower one where you only get like 5 MB or something like that. I actually have that one now, and I can only do like 2 or 3 vids, and it's maxed out for the week. So the next one is 7 TB, if I remember correctly. I could be mixing it up, but it's something along them lines where that's like the next package, and that way I can just upload. Y'all know how much anime I have not been watching because I want to save it for when I do these reactions? Bruh. There is so much stuff I'm trying to save and hold on to. Because I said this is what I'm going to do. It is. It is a lot. I'm going to check it out, man. I'll check it out. I'm going to put it up. I will definitely pull it up because there's movies. Like, oh, K Reno, bro. K Reno is. You mean like The Rock? Like, I like you mean like The Rock? You mean like the Dwayne The Rock Johnson? I said I would vote for him to be president. I think that'd be the best president we can have. He just go over to North Korea, just like walk in. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Like, listen here, jabroni. Stop making missiles. Just rock bottom them right there on the table, through the table. I think that'd be the best president ever. Just beat everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Then other countries would just be like, oh, we want to mess with the U.S. because they got a dope president. K Reno's dope, man. I think the last video I did of his was Flat versus. Oh, the AK. The AK kills the panda. Yes, he resurrected the panda and he made the panda extinct again on that one. Oh, rock music. My fault. I went through a whole thing. Think you was talking about The Rock. My bad. My fault. I apologize. Sorry, Jeff. Do I think unicorns are real or were they mythology? What is that loud ass sound? If I'm thinking rationally, KC, on this one, as we see with the small lifespan we have here on Earth that we have right now, we literally extinct, and I mean we literally extinct a crap ton of species within our short lifespan. And I'm talking about, let's say me and you. You're late 30s, right? I'm early 30s. So me and you, about time we hit 80, there's probably going to be about 40 to 50 species extinct, wiped off the planet. About time we hit 80, right? For a lot of things that people would say were mythology, I've come to start believing that we just wiped them out the longer that we've been on the planet. Think about it. They kill elephants for their tusks, right? If you have a horse running around with a horn that could be made into some type of weapon or some type of jewelry or something like that, I can definitely see people killing them off for that. So it's really a question of, are they mythology Or were they once here and now we just call it mythology? You feel what I'm saying? This is why I get so upset about us trying to go to space and be in space. We have an ocean. We don't even know what's all the way at the bottom of, like, the deepest parts of it. And we live here. We could be sitting back one day and just like Sean just said, like, Godzilla could come out of the Mariana Trench. Just like, I'm like, he been down there the whole time and ain't nobody seen him? For real? I'm saying we have one of the most interesting, most unknown things. We live here with it, and we don't even be trying to, like, just, we trying to go to space. Why don't we go down there and see what's down there? I'm just saying, that's just me, okay? I have nothing against space. I'm just saying, like, we should go down there because it could be something there. I do want to see the new Godzilla movie, though. It looks dope. But that's the way I've just come to think about some of the things on that we would consider mythology. I just think we killed them and used a bunch of stuff from them, and then we extinct them. The black rhino is gone now. Other rhinos will be gone in probably like 30, 40 years. And that's just how I feel. I did not see the giant shark they recorded. See, I'm trying to get back on YouTube because, like, that's why I'm like one of them late night YouTubers. I be looking at, like, the weirdest stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that snake is the size of a skyscraper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to look at stuff like that. I'm weird like that, though. I want to know, we might have some dangers here. We might have some dangers on the planet. Y'all trying to go to space. Look, bro, it's dark out there. It's dark. All right, we know that much. It's dark. Randy, bro, I wish I could give you a hug right now. I'm with you. I want flies to go extinct. I want slugs to go extinct. Because I don't even know what slugs do. They just show up at nighttime and get all over the concrete. They need to do something else. I really don't know what they do. But flies, if you are in the state of Oklahoma, you hope all flies die. I gotta love, no, let me take that back. Not rats, mice. I kind of don't have an issue with mice. Here's the thing. I don't have an issue with any creature that plays a role, right? But I wish we could communicate with them so we could set boundaries. Like, for instance, using Tennessee, so I hope flies go. I don't think, no, spiders have plenty of other things to eat besides flies. I mean, they're easier prey, but they have plenty of other things to eat besides flies. Anyways, I love Tennessee, by the way. One of the most beautiful states I've ever seen. And I mean more towards the Knoxville, Nashville. I've been to so many cities around the Knoxville area, man. Oh, man, it's pretty there. I wanted to move there one time. I wanted to move there because it is so pretty there. Bro, but me and you on that fly thing, there's nothing like sitting back playing PlayStation and then you just got zip, 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 zip. And then it'd be 2 flies. So you kill one and then you wake up the next day and it's 7 flies. So then you kill 3, but the other ones are getting in areas and hiding. And then you wake up, then you got 15 flies. It just keeps getting worse. I hate it. I hate it. Man, I hate it. uh, I wish we could set boundaries with the animals because with me, for instance, ants come into my house. They get food, they leave. No problem. I don't even kill them because I don't be hating. I don't be hating. You just coming in here. He can. I don't even be hating. Ants come in, they get food, they take it back to the ant hill so they can save it up for wintertime. About time November hits, they're gone. They're not in the house anymore. I don't trip. Mice. Mice find crumbs, they find stuff, they eat it. My problem with mice is when they start getting the stuff that is not for them to get. I had some that chewed a hole in the cupboard so they can get into the cabinet so they can eat on stuff. That's my issue. If I could be like, look, mice, I got 4 kids. It's going to be plenty of food on the floor for y'all to eat because that's just how they get down. Eat that and poop in areas where I can't see it. We won't have a problem. When they start doing shit like that, like I go make me some food and my noodles is chewed into and my rice is chewed into, that's when I start setting traps. That's when I start staying up late at night, catching them. You know what I'm saying? That's when I get to that mode. I love snakes. I'm not afraid of snakes. Not my thing. Never been afraid of snakes. Not afraid of spiders either. I don't trip with them. Because I didn't want to tell you about One Piece, Jeff, because that mug is like 1,000 episodes. I wasn't trying to put you up on no anime that's like 1,000 episodes. That One Piece is probably as old as you are. Okay? It's been out for like 20 years. It's an old anime. But as far as what KC said about the rat situation, first off, human beings created that rat situation. It goes as far as back as Athens, Greece. If you don't know, it's our fault. We do a bunch of stupid shit as human beings, and we create problems. Like if you go to that river where they brought them Asian carp in to try to eat away algae and stuff like that. Now you're on the river and you're on your boat and they're everywhere because they mass produce and they're destroying the river. See, why are you bringing an Asian carp to America? That mug is supposed to be in Asia. That's his crib. You brought it to a new spot. Shouldn't have done that. See, we do a lot of stupid stuff like that, and then we create our own problems, and then we looking all mad when stuff goes bad. I'm just saying. Yes, the Black Plague was spread by rats. The Black Plague was spread by rats because Greece decided when they were going to do wars, they were going to shove everyone in these compartments where basically everyone was living on top of each other. People got sick because feces causes disease. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to have elbow room for a reason and breathing space. Plague was created. Rats caught it. Rats took it around. Boom. We do. Bro, I love Supernatural at first. But Supernatural had this thing where they would like get deep into the story and then they would just go off and start hunting some random monster like just out of nowhere. I'm just kind of like, you do know that the king of hell is trying to do X, Y, and Z right now, right? So why are you going to go hunt this Wendigo? I don't get it. So I just dabble in it from time to time. I think I'm on like season 9 or 10 or something like that. I'll finish it in probably another 10 years, 15 years, something like that. Only season finale I was looking forward to was Game of Thrones. I loved it. That's over with now. Right now I am currently focused on saving up my money so I can do this Patreon thing. That way y'all can start getting the content that I used to bring out. I'm planning something big. I am planning something huge. The question is, will I be able to accomplish it? What type of controversy will it cause? Obviously, your knowledge of the Bible, Christianity. Well, Lucifer is based off of the DC comic Lucifer, the Vertigo comic. So it's not nowhere near the same mindset as something like that. Even though I do get what you're saying, but because I read comic books and I love comic books, I knew that. So I knew everything about the whole where they were going to go with that show is based off that comic book, which is completely, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird the way they went with the show versus the comic book. But nevertheless, it's cool. Supernatural, like I said, Supernatural actually had some very good, insightful things that make you think about, what is it? Symbolism. Symbolism. One of my favorite things is when they talk about the 4 horsemen and stuff like that. A lot of people know that a lot of especially a lot of Revelation had a lot of symbolism in it, and you know, people are trying to decipher what the symbolism is. But I know in Supernatural they had the 4 horsemen in it, and the color of their car was the horse, and they were driving Mustangs, and I thought that was dope. I thought that was a dope way to take that and put it in modern. To me, that was really, really dope when I seen that. Anyway, guys, I need to watch this trailer, so hope you all are along for the ride because I want to see this. I just been sitting here talking. Man, he looks just like the movie. Fight. Bye, Randy. Ermac, ain't it? Oh. Sasuke'd him. Goro? Oh no, that's Kentaro. It's Kentaro, ain't it? Shang Tsung looks just like the movie. Ooh, Nightwolf. They putting Spawn in this? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're getting Spawn. Yes, sir. All right. So I had to watch that real quick because I've been planning on watching it all day. I can't wait to see what Spawn do. I can't wait to see what Spawn does. He said Daylight gonna be happy. You're right. He loves Spawn. That I can't wait to see what he does, bro. See, I've been looking for tornado videos in Oklahoma. That's all I've been doing. Your soul is mine. That old movie. One of the best gaming movies ever. Because all the other ones sucked. Tom McDonald dissing Matt Lethal. Why? I still can't wrap my head around that. Nothing. We just watched the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer for Shang Tsung. It looks dope. And we talked a little bit about, I don't know, quite a few things. They need to redo that. I'm with you on that one, Casey. They need to redo that, sir. We need a modern Spawn movie. That would be dope. Oh, you seen it already? Yeah, bro. This mother. I had to watch. Like, my brother sent it to me last night, but it was late, and I was like, I'll watch it tomorrow. So I had to watch it real quick because I can talk to him now and be like, bro, I seen it. It's dope. It's dope. Yes, bring Michael J. White back, sir. Or is it Michael Jaw White? Michael J. I thought it was J. Might be Jaw. I think it's Michael Jaw. Anyways, bring that Spawn movie back. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, 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 please. Let's see. Tom. Oh, he did diss him. Oh, shit. Oh. Damn. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why. Why would you diss him? For what? Y'all make like the same type of music. Kind of weird. Anyways. That was weird. I got bing, potato. Anybody got anything else want to talk about real quick? I'm sorry, I've just been y'all can talk about whatever. Y'all know I can't do no music. Swamp Thing movie? I thought it was a show. I thought that was a show coming out. I got bing, potatoes, potato, chicken. I thought that was a show coming out. From my understanding, it's one of the dopest shows, but I don't have that DC streaming service. I heard that Doom Patrol is dope too, but I don't have the streaming service to watch it, so I kind of figured I wouldn't. Whatever. In fact, I need to get rid of my HBO streaming now that Game of Thrones is over. I think ISO needed to be there. I want to see John Wick Chapter 3, but I watch all John Wick movies at the house. It's always been a thing of mine, and I love it. Who do y'all think will win between John Wick and Robert the Equalizer? Let me know. But King ISO signed with Strange. That was inevitably going to happen. My only thing is, on Green Lit, it sounds like he's dissing somebody on the song Green Lit. And I don't know if he's really dissing who he's dissing in Green Lit. I'm happy he's with Strange Music. Strange Music is the perfect place for him to be. I am really waiting for JL's new album. Hopefully that comes out this year. I want to hear some JL projects. And I think Yubi dropped something too. See, someone told me he did a song with Thug. Now he did a song with Thug. You're gonna be biased, so you're just gonna go with Keanu Reeves. I feel that. That's why I love you, Sean. At least you know. At least you let us know you're biased, and that's what you're going with, sir. Who? JL? JL album recently came out? I might have to check for that, sir. I knew he dropped a couple of songs like Power Trip was one. Oh, UBI. Yeah. I'm waiting on UBI. I think his just came out, right? I'm going to check his out. Looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. To Devil's Work? Who is Brizzle? I didn't even heard Devil's Work from Joyner. I have not heard that. Guys, when I tell y'all I have not really been online, I'm telling you, I have not really been online. Hold on, he got who? Locksmith, Jeremy, and ISO on the song? Ooh, I wasn't gonna do no music, but
want to master video editing skills and make gorgeous YouTube videos like Zoella, PewDiePie, or other super...
No.
Let me hip hop in the kitchen, get to chopping, whipping and prepping something hot and delicious with pockets of imperfection that'll pop. Exquisite shit popping is ineffective, trying to slow the roll, but we don't stop it. You're innocent.
Okay, my bad. I gotta turn it down because I don't want them blocking the stream. Nobody but coming to pick you up when you slip in the city. Snip a 50, sip a fit, the handy sit with the hippies. Lot of MC I've been seeing, they ain't fit to get busy. Word of mother, all the petty remarking is uncalled for. Brother, you stutter, a bust up, better crawl for cover. What's up? Started with us, you know we all gon' suffer. I tear the roof off, these four walls gon' crush us. Yeah, biting my flow will leave your jawbone puckered. Body bag in your squad, better call Ghostbusters and get in touch with the spirit. If they ain't, they don't fear it. We'll see what's up when they hear it. Readjusting their lyrics. I really don't give a fuck if you fuck with my lyricism or show cynicism. His religion is penning his penance. Willing you in submission. Oh.
His depiction of what I feel is an oversight. A host of nights hunched over speakers, speaking of poltergeist. Dead legends allegedly leverage me. Rather be hard pressed for rest and upset. I never get empathy, they sketching me. They follow my cue sense, so swallow this 2 cents. If you sense a similar syllabus spinning us into a huge trench, they flinch at the very sight of me scoping idly. I can be just as harsh as the hardest critics that heighten these pathetic rappers as black facing, cause that's adjacent to cultural castration. Your label's a plantation, a gas station, filling your head with nonsense. Nigga just follow the palm prints. Soon as I meet him in person, he telling me I'm tense. I can sense the bullshit before it exits. Every record's a recollection of lyrical perfection. His religion is penning his penance. What are you in submission? Bust up,
diverted and you ran towards it. I tried to refrain from the bull like a news saying chorus, but that'd be fatal as Saddam, Mr. Who saying they want it? Transition like a chick that woke up a new man this morning. I seen a nice start and paid the food stamp for it. The ice soldiers an army and your boot camp chorus. New rappers playing crazy, call them Suzanne Warren. Yeah,
Oh.
but the fact that my suit is just too damn orange. None to get chucked like Bruce that dudes like who's man? Norris? Rep the snake and the Batman like Bruce and you can't ignore it like a thick bitch that's cute and gorgeous. Taking my way in the industry, been a victim to a few slam doors. Ironic, my people are strange, even if you fans know it. The thing is, I'm fantastic. Meet the human torture, real disappear when I said I'm feeling you all for it.
I'm the resurrection upon pot, digging your L. I how you king get a city when you snitching at 12. I'm too witty to fail. Bitch, you must be sniffing the rail. No matter how far get a pussy, you ain't getting Chanel. I go over your head.
Oh, that was nice, Jared.
From your bitch while I whip the Chevelle. Ain't niggas cap. You never set a brick on the scale. My nigga got his own strain, just got a zip in the mail. Money coming out, deserted my woes. The bully, my nigga determined to blow. If you give me shit, I'ma turn it to go. You niggas all talk, I don't heard it before. Get east to the A, niggas serving up dope. The bully, oh, you never heard of the go. You see that flow that murder my foes. It's keeping a hoe with a vermin below. Coat hangers for niggas, rip out your brain slow. I toured 52 states in a Durango. My drive off for the chain, nigga, the Django. Ill nigga, I'm sick, this that the rain flow. Tear the roof off, these four walls gon' crush us. Coat hangers for niggas, rip out your brain slow.
All right, first off, let me say this. Jared Bitten killed that. Jared Bitten killed that, sir. Jared did it. Yes, he did. But the thing I like is he killed it. He killed it. He showed that he could chop fast, and then he was like, let me go back to this flow here. Let me go back to this flow here. Man, thank you, Yubi. Thank you for the mix. Yes. Jared killed that shit. That was dope. Everyone was good, but that was dope. I like how he was like, hold on, let me show y'all what I can do real quick. And then it was like, boom. And then it was like, now let me go back to my flow. Dope. That was dope. I'm glad I checked that out. It made me happy. Actually, this whole stream has made me happy because I ain't been on in a while. I kind of missed you guys. Some of y'all some new faces. Some of y'all some old faces. I'm glad everybody came through, of course. Now, someone threw some questions at me. Let me see. The main point plot of the next Star Wars flick. I have zero idea, sir. I have zero idea. Yeah, I'm actually finna get off myself. I might actually stream tomorrow. But like I said, I will definitely make a video and let you guys know when I get that Patreon set up. And I'm putting everything over there. I'm putting everything over there. I want to thank everybody for coming through and giving your thoughts on my topics I wanted to ask you guys about. KJ, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but if you are, I'm glad to see you back. I'm glad to see you're healthy. And I definitely want to check out and see how that investigation went. Because I heard you were part of something big. Huge. KC, it's always a pleasure, bro. I will definitely let you know what's happened. Like I said, come try something a little different. Come June 5th. It's going to be a little... KJ was here. All love, UK fam. Another thing, too, just to let you know, since I'll be taking stuff to the Patreon, I am no longer not going to be doing UK stuff. I'm actually going to come back and start doing UK stuff. And the only reason why is because you all had those copyright laws that passed last year. So it was dangerous to do UK music because of that. But it's all good because I'm coming back over to UK music, baby. I actually watched Mike Righteous freestyle like a month ago, and I love Mike Righteous, man. I love that passion he brings. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. That's Cody. He said it was Coco Love. That's Cody. They were asking about you. They were asking about you. People were checking up on you. But we're going to get out of here. She's supposed to be doing some work, but she's not working. So I just wanted to stream for a little bit. I want to thank everybody who came through. Much love. KC, whenever I start streaming video games, you'll be the first to know. I'm going to get out of here, guys. You all can talk.